Yo, yo, what up, man? What up? Yeah, me, Mr. Bob Busy, man. Welcome to the third episode of G Boys TV. What up? Yeah, man, I'm here to talk about some bullshit I heard on the radio, son. I think Flexing was talking some shit about Tupac, man. Yo, that was some bullshit, man, that I heard, man. Talking about, he was a starter and he picked shit, picked fights and shit like that. He didn't like him and all this bullshit. Man, I don't know what was on his motherfucking mind, man. You know what I'm saying? I just think he wanted some motherfucking radio time and shit, man. He wanted to try to get his name out there a little further. So he figured that he'll probably just trample on a man who's already dead, trample on his shit. You know what I'm saying? But here it is, the man is going 12, 13 years. And guess what? His name is still out there. He still have soldiers, man. Man, his daddy got soldiers, man. What do that tell you, man? Flex must have, I don't know, something must have been on his motherfucking mind, man. I mean, he must be smoking the chronic, smoking it hard, or probably fucking with that cracker lacquer, man. He was doing something, man. Because I always kind of thought him as a sensible brother, man, I ain't figuring to do no shit like that, man. The pot, out of all people, pot. Man. Oh man, that was some foul shit, man. Saying your Flex, man. Whatever reason why you did that, man. It was bullshit, man. Straight up, man. That was bullshit, man. For you to try to trample on this man's grave, man, because a cat like you would have never came out your mouth if the man was living. You would have never said the bullshit that you said, man. Because man, if you would have said that, man, he would have came to you, man. He probably brought it to your motherfucking chest, man. You couldn't say that to a cat like that in his face, man. Come on, man. That was some bullshit, man. I always figured you to be a level-headed brother, man. A conscientious brother, man. I always figured you, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know the streets, man. And you know what the streets are saying, man. Understand? You just can't trample on cats like that, dog. That's some bullshit, man. Straight up bullshit. But nevertheless, man, I hope that shit is all in forgiven, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't need cats coming over here stomping on your ass, man. Even if it's richly deserved because of what you did, man, and because who you did it to. I mean, it would be deservable. You know what I'm saying? But we wouldn't want that. You understand what I'm saying, man? And I asked those cats out there, man, that's loyal to Pop, man. I know you would have your reason if you did do that. But I asked you, man, in brotherly love, man, not to do that, man. Understand? Somebody made a comment on the radio, an anonymous caller said that he couldn't be caught on the streets. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling brothers like this, Brother Pop is dead, man. You understand what I'm saying? We all love him, man. Because he represented something that a lot of us didn't even have, man. And that was a manhood. You understand what I'm saying? This man was deep in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? And I mean, he wasn't the kind of cat that talked it, man. He walked it. Understand? He walked the walk. Understand what I'm saying? Pop didn't care how big you was, how many guns you had, how many soldiers and all that bullshit, or what you doing out there in the street, man. Bottom line, at the end of the day, man, you know what? You got your gun, I got my gun. Understand? Now we can get up on some real G shit and handle this like gentlemen, or we can get up on some gangster shit. We all know how Pop was, man. Understand what I'm saying? And that was Pop. Understand? He represented our somewhat to our equilibrium of who we are as men. Things that we want to say that we didn't have the courage to say, Pop said it for us. Understand? Things that we wanted to do, Pop did it for us. He gave us the stickler fortitude to say, hey, man, go on, do what you got to do, man, and handle your business. That was Pop to us, man, to a lot of us out here in the streets, man. Pop helped save a lot of us, man, not just only through his ways and actions, man, but definitely through his music, man. Understand? Cats, they get out there and they listen to other rappers and hip hops and things like that. But when Pop came on the radio, or Pop but was playing on your CD player or something like that, you heard him. Understand? You heard him. You didn't just listen. You heard him. You heard the words. You ran. You kind of listened behind the words and heard the message when you listen to pop music. Understand? Like I said, pop was a lot to us, man. And you know me, here it is. I'm 46, man. You know what I'm saying? I look good too for a motherfucking 46, man. I look good, all right? But pop, you know, here it is. I'm 46, man. And I always loved the man, the way he solidified himself in the music business and the way that he solidified himself in the music business. I mean, the first original real gangster in hip hop was Rakim. But even through Rakim's music and the way he put his music down, he then solidified it the way Pac did. All right? I mean, he didn't have the straight gangsterism and the radical and you know the real lyrics that Pac had to get over to a broader audience that he did. Understand? There was a beginner, was Rakim, but Pac definitely, unquestionably, solidified it and brought it to a new frontier. And this is why he came the king of hip hop. Nobody can ever take that from him. He is the Don of gangster hip hop. He's second to none. That's bottom line, man. So I say to Flex and whoever, man, saying shit about him, man, you know what? If you ain't got nothing good to say, baby, you should keep your motherfucking mouth shut, man. Straight up. Just keep your motherfucking mouth shut, man. Understand? A wise man gain, but you know what happened to a fool. He always perish. Understand? And talking about Pop, Pop is a god in this industry, man. Bottom line, foremost, he's a god. He can be your Lord, your Savior. He can be a lot of people Jesus Christ, man. That's how he was to a lot of cats in the business, man. And here it is, you have the audacity to come out your mouth at him? Come on, man. Yo, son, listen to me, man. I'm getting heated right here, man. Just even thinking about that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, I'm getting heated, man. Cat like you come out and do some old bullshit like that, man. But, you know, I'm going to put my personal feelings on the side right now. You know, I'm finished doing this show. Understand what I'm saying? And, you know, and just talk at the fans, man. I'm saying it to all the fans out here, man. For the negative bullshit that you heard what this man said about Pop, man. Let that shit roll off. All right? Let it roll off, man. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing, man. Because you got to understand, cats like that need to feed on somebody. They need that. It was something in his life that he feel that wasn't complete unless he had to he had to trample on a man's grave, and a great man at that. It was something in his life. I don't know what it is or who it is, how it came to be in his life that it got so fucked up that he needed to trample on Pac. Understand? But you know what? That's issues he has to deal with. But I'm telling you fans out there, I'm telling all you homies and homeboys, I'm telling cats out there in the West Coast, cats in the East Coast, man, let that shit roll over, man. Because let me tell you something, man. We all knew who Pop was, man. And we all know what he was all about, man. Understand? Because bottom line, at the end of the day, man, he's all about love, man. But with that love, if he had to put his gangster down, he'll put it down. Give that cat a pass, man. Let him be. He knows not, because his way is of iniquity. Understand? He don't know Pop. Bottom line, you do. Let it roll over, man. Show this cat, man. You know what? We loyal to Pop, man. We can let that go over. That's nothing. That's a small thing to a giant. Understand? He don't know. Give him a pass, man. Show him that you have more intelligence than he do. Let him know that, man. Because you are loyal to Pop. We gonna give you that pass. Yo, guys, man, you know who said it, man. Like I said, man, you know, I feel this little pain, man. You know, just even thinking about this shit, man. This shit's really eating me, man. You know, my son asked me, said, Pop, you gonna do this show, man? And really, honestly, I didn't want to do it, man. I didn't want to do this, man. You know, because somebody talking negative about somebody that I love, I adore. Understand, man? I feel this man here, man. He's in my mind. He's in my heart. He's in my soul. I feel him all over me, man. Understand? He gives me the words to speak what I feel. Understand what I'm saying? And my son asked me what I was going to do the show, man. I told him no, man. I didn't want to do the show, man. I didn't want to speak about the iniquities of another man, saying about somebody that is great, man. Somebody who helped give a lot of young brothers and sisters their manhood and their sisterhood, man. Okay? I didn't want to speak about nothing like that, man. That was, to me, that was ignorant. To speak about some cat who's speaking bad about Pop. I didn't even want to dignify that with an answer. Understand? But you know what? As I sat down and I took a collected of myself, man, you know what? I said I would be irresponsible if I didn't. As a loyal, not just a fan, but as a brother to another brother, I had a dignity. I had dignity. I had honor. I had a moral obligation and responsibility to answer to that. And that's what I did. I hope I have not offended no one. I hope I have not spoken out of turn. Because to hurt someone, that is not my intentions. That is never G-Boys TV and all its members' intention to hurt anybody, man. Only thing, I just want is peace and love, man. Understand? That's what's wrong with us folks today, man. We don't have no love for each other, man. Understand? We like crabs in a basket, man. Just trying to get the fuck out, man. And not caring who we hurt or who we have to trample on to get where we need to be. Understand, man? Well, if it's that kind of money, dog, I don't want it. Straight up, man. I don't want that kind of money. So, I said once again, man, from me to you, from mine to yours, man, the G-Boys TV, man. You know me, Mr. Bob Busy, man, from G-Boys TV. Y'all stay up, baby. 1.